Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
Sawadee krap, and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mastanza, and here's the news you need to know. While the new wastewater treatment center for Patong municipality has finally been approved, officials are still looking into the unresolved issue of renting temple land required to use for the project. The wastewater treatment plant in Phuket Sin City is expected to see 70% of wastewater from within Patong to be treated before being released into the sea, and it was finally approved over this past weekend. But because the land issue has not been resolved yet, Patong officials are planning a short-term fix that would see them expand the existing sewage system within the municipality. Once the issue of the land is resolved, the wastewater treatment center in Patong would also bring relief to Kalim, as they too would join the system since they currently don't have a wastewater treatment facility. For more details, head over to thephuket.news.com. And defamation charges are being dropped against 3 human rights activists who made allegations of torture against authorities in southern Thailand in a 2016 report. The Internal Security Operations Command, also known as ISOC, dropped the charges and are now working alongside the activists, all of whom are connected to NGOs, including the Cross Cultural Foundation and the Duai Jai Group. Last year, the 3 co-published a report alleging systemic torture of insurgents in the southern provinces by security forces, with accounts from 54 people between the ages of 19 and 48 saying they suffered physical torture and inhumane treatment while they were detained in the deep south of Thailand. A report by the Bangkok Post says that all 3 are now working with ISOC to set up a committee to investigate allegations of torture and help create ways to prevent the problem from happening. It all comes a week after the United Nations slammed Thailand for promoting a, quote, culture of torture. And officials at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport are patting themselves on the back after seizing over 300 kilos of elephant tusks that were flown in from 2 flights from Africa. 422 pieces of elephant tusks were recovered from 2 Ethiopian Airlines flights coming from Malawi. Authorities also arrested a Gambian man who had come to collect the packages, and he's been charged with smuggling banned wildlife products. Ivory is a prized possession in Asia, often used in traditional medicine, specifically in parts of Vietnam and all across China. Since the military junta started cracking down on the illegal ivory trade in Thailand, over 7 tons of elephant tusks have been seized and 24 people have been arrested. And stay right there, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. If you have your own umbrella and sun lounger, now you too can bring it to Patong, Kata, and Korong beaches, according to officials, though there is one caveat. Beachgoers must place their own sun loungers and umbrellas within the 10% zones reserved for vendors, and although officials admit it will create tight spaces within the zones, they say it's the best they can do for now. It's all happening on a 1-month trial period, though it's unknown if officials at Kata, Korong, and Patong will actually stop tourists once again from bringing their own beach products after that trial period. The news comes after vendors were allowed to rent out sun loungers and umbrellas at several of Phuket's beaches over the weekend, with plans to expand it to the whole island. For more details, visit thephuket.news.com. And a short film from the Soi Dog Foundation is being nominated for the People's Choice Awards at the 2017 Charity Film Awards in England. The inspiring 1-minute short film features Cola, a dog who was rescued by the foundation after losing both of its front legs. The cute pup was later adopted by the foundation's co-founder, the late Jill Daly, who was a double amputee herself. Fans can cast their vote for the film at the awards website at charityfilmawards.com. The deadline to vote is March 10th, and we'll have a link in the description so you can watch and vote. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. But before we go, we want to know, do you think authorities should allow umbrellas and sun loungers back on more than just 10% of the beaches? Let us know in the comments. From all of us at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
Strength and conditioning classes, Phuket's only official CrossFit, yoga, basic and Olympic lifting, mobility and recovery classes, ice baths, saunas and free weights. Go hard or go home.